Alrighty, this is vlog number 2 of the half marathon training, and today I'm going to the track to check out this track, which is allegedly available to the public. We will see, because I have been going to check out quite a few high schools that have tracks, and all of them have fences that are like locked and they won't let you in, even though the whole reason they have nice new sports facilities is because there was a deal struck that taxpayers would pay more, and then they were supposed to allow them public access because they paid more in taxes to get these things built, and then they went and put fences around them and locked them. So anyway, it's minorly annoying, but I may have found one that actually is open. I've heard through the grapevine of other runners that it is available on weekends and evenings and early mornings for public access. So we will see. Otherwise, I've got a backup plan of a park close to my house, but I'm hoping not to do that one because it has a little more elevation gain, and I'd really rather have a nice, smooth, easy, flat run today. My calves and Achilles tendons are feeling a little bit tight after my long run yesterday. Today, I am wearing the Saucony Endorphin Speeds. So far, I've really enjoyed these shoes. I think they've got about 15 miles on them-ish. And the outsole rubber, though very minimal, is still doing quite well with that. I've also, like, each of the times I've worn these for anything, I've been treating them more like my racing shoes, or just like if I'm doing just like a real easy, nice, smooth road surface shoes. But each time I've done them, I've ended up getting like a personal best on either specifically the course, like personal best for that particular course, or just an all-time personal best. In fact, the other day I finally broke my long-standing, almost year-long personal record for my 5K distance, and I set out to do an easy run that day, and I felt like I was going fairly slow for the first 2 miles. I even took multiple walk breaks, and I somehow still beat my previous personal record for 5K by almost an entire minute, and I've been trying to break that for like a year. And anytime I tried to break it, not even close. So I thought it was like a fluke, but anyway, that was fun. Like these shoes, they're fine. I'll get more details on the shoes after the run. I got them on clearance at a Dick's Warehouse store, so that was nice that I didn't have to pay full price for them. I think I paid like $98 or something before tax, which is significantly cheaper. I think normally they're more like 150-ish, I think, when they're not on sale. So that's a good deal. In fact, I'm half considering going back to the warehouse and buying another pair, because they have a light blue color on sale for only like $70, and I'm half tempted to go get those just so I have them for when these ones wear out, because I've been enjoying these ones for race shoes. They feel really light. They don't feel like anything special on the foot, though. I'll give more details after the run. I'm not going to drive and talk this time because I actually don't know where I'm going. I have to use GPS, and that just sounds like a few too many distractions to safely drive, video record, and pay attention to GPS. So we're not going to do that. I think I'm ready to go. I didn't pack anything special today. I just have a bit of water. I've already been hydrating. I've already had like 2 or 3 of these full today. And some electrolytes. I got my gloves. I've got a banana for afterwards if I need it, or right before, whatever. Already fueled and ate, and we're just doing 4 miles today, so we're gonna go see how this track is. Otherwise, we're going to a backup plan park. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Well, I got to the track, and the track is not open. I was fibbed to. Maybe it's just that it's only open on weekdays in the evenings and mornings, and then they lock it up over the weekends, because it is kind of like a pretty nice little stadium. So I'm guessing they don't want people loitering and leaving trash and stuff. But still, it's like, guys, don't tell us you're going to give us access to the training facilities if we approve the tax like increase in order to get the training facilities updated. Anyway, bunch of liars. And then they lock them up and make them only available during very rigid hours. So it's dumb. I'm just not accustomed to this. It's weird because where I came from, pretty much any high school like left the track totally available, and as long as they weren't using the track, Like, you were totally allowed to come and use it at any time. So this is very weird to me that you can't even find a freaking track that's open and available on the weekend to go use. So plan B, I guess we're going to the park instead near my house, which is disappointing because I was really looking forward to doing a track today. Oh well, it'll be more scenic. It'll be nicer. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm laughing at myself because I think I just realized there's 2 schools and one of them is Kitty Corner and I'm not at the right school. I'm gonna go check if that school has an open track. And then this may be a funny blooper. I was at the wrong school. However, I am driving around the outside of this track trying to find a place to park. I'm being very careful because it seems like a little bit of a slow neighborhood. And I don't want to accidentally hit anybody or something. But so far, it's looking like it's locked too. So my complaints may in fact still be valid, despite the fact that I'm an idiot and assumed that the first school I saw on said street that I was on was in fact the school I was looking for, without looking at the name of the school. But so far, it's still looking locked. So we will see. You can come on a little adventure with me. We're gonna go check it out and see if it in fact has any sort of open gate whatsoever, or if this is another one where they're just like, screw you. Maybe. That gate looks locked. Is that an opening? Is that an opening? Oh, they do have an open one. Look at that. Oh, they have like what looks like yeah, I think that's a proper sized track. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that's a proper sized track. Yay, we found a track. Dang, they got a lot of tracks at this school. They have multiple tracks. No wonder they allowed people to have them. Actually, a lot of the schools here, I've noticed, have multiple tracks and multiple football fields. And then they still don't make them available for people. But this one seems to have 2, and their nicer one over there with the red top instead of the black top is fenced in, but their blacktop one is not. So we will get to do a track session today after all. There are actually a couple people out on the track, which makes me self-conscious, and now I'm remembering the woes of doing track training after all that, and the fact that it feels like it takes longer. But it'll be nicer on my legs. That's what I'm going to keep telling myself. Anyway, I stand corrected. There is one school that allows a track, at least. I hear there's also another one a little bit north, but that's a little too far for me to want to go. This is only 10 minutes from my house. So I'm going to go do this and hopefully not be too miserable, since we'll just be running like a hamster today. We're going to go test the Saucony Endorphin Speeds out on a track. I have not taken them on a track yet, and that'll be fun. Alrighty, I'll be back. Alrighty, so I finished up that run. I forgot how much less scenic a track is, and has so much less to distract you. This is really why I prefer trail running most of the time. But it was a nice enough run. My left calf is feeling really tight, and my Achilles is feeling really tight, so I'm going to do some really concentrated rehab, prehab type stuff on it tonight. These are the shoes I ran in. As you can see, very minimal outsole rubber on these guys, and they're super, super light because of it. And I really like that. This is the Saucony Endorphin Speed, not the Pro, just the base model. And I got this on clearance for like, I want to say like $96, $98, something like that. Seriously, I think I mentioned this earlier, seriously considering going back and buying another pair because I like these so much for faster days. And like track sessions and race, like it's a good daily trainer that can also be used for races. That's why I really like this shoe. It doesn't feel like anything special on the foot though, which is kind of disappointing because there are definitely those shoes that just like feel amazing. There's like something special about them when they go on your foot. And I would not say this is one of those. However, I always tend to have really good runs in these. And I also tend to have faster runs at a much lower perceived exertion level, which is something I really like about this particular shoe. And I'm sure that has to do with the weight largely. It also has a pretty decent stack height, as you can see. I don't know what the stack height is, but I know it's an 8mm drop. I know that it has a nylon plate to help propel you forward and make your gait more efficient. It is not a carbon fiber plated shoe, although the Endorphin Speed Pro is a carbon fiber plated shoe. But I found that this one works real fine if you're looking for something that's a little bit more budget than a carbon fiber plated shoe, but you still want something that increases your speed and efficiency a little bit without paying out the nose for it. Anyway, had a good run. I did about, I want to say it was about 10:25 a mile on average, which is actually pretty fast for me. I did not intend to do a fast day today, but I was feeling good and it felt like no matter how slow I went, I was going faster than I thought I was. So that was nice and turned into more of like a race pace practice tempo day. So that's fine with me. It felt pretty easy. My only problem is on the leg that I was already feeling tight on before the run. I don't think I overdid it. It's not a sharp pain. It's a dull kind of ache. So that's good. I should be able to rehab it, and it's definitely not hurting to the touch. My shin splints are not back. Otherwise I'd be able to tell, I'd be able to feel them, which is good because I don't like those. I've gone almost 7 months without my shin splints coming back that kept coming back before, and we'd like to keep it that way. So we're still rotating through shoes every single run, which should help with that. We're doing prehab and rehab and all that crap. So anyway, I'm going to drive home now. I don't want to risk driving and videoing when I'm not terribly familiar with how to get home from here. So that's going to be it for vlog 2. Had a successful kind of tempo run day for 4 miles. And I'll put up my stats on the screen shortly. Bye. Quick note, I lied. It was not as fast. I was wondering like why it said I was that fast. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I corrected it because it's a track and it added like a whole 1/4 mile on me that I did not do. When I corrected that in my Garmin to the 4 miles even that I did, it bumped it up to 11 minutes and 6 seconds a mile. But that's still about a minute faster than my easy pace, minute and a half faster than my easy pace. So it was still a fairly faster run day. But I just wanted that on the record so that it's not like, I thought you said you did 10:25 a minute mile. Anyway, I'll put my stats up on the end of the thing.